Hello, this is MinecraftByte here, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you almost all of the updates that are going to be in Minecraft 1.8. So I'm going to be showing almost all of the screenshots. I know I have missed one or two screenshots, but they were very hard to find, and I'd need to look through many hundreds of pages of Twitter to find them. But anyway, they weren't great screenshots anyway, because I didn't show any new features. So this is one of the first really screenshots. So there's a few new blocks here. This looks like possibly maybe smooth stone bricks, smooth stone bricks mossy or something. Maybe this could be new ore or something. And there is also cracked smooth stone bricks here. Now these are not official names. This is just what I am naming them for this video. These doors look quite interesting. As you can see, there is a tiny bit of this mossy effect on the iron doors, so maybe these are going to be named something like dungeon doors, or maybe the doors will just look different in each dungeon, possibly. So there aren't really any more new blocks, and the resolution of this image isn't great, so you cannot zoom in much. And this block here looks like it could possibly be new, but with the resolution, of course, it could just be gravel. But you don't normally find just one gravel randomly. So now I'll go to the next screenshot. By the way, this is also a dungeon, so these might be part of the non-player creature villages. So this is a screenshot, one of the first screenshots of the non-player creature villages. Nothing close to complete, of course, but as you can see, this mossy cobblestone, normal cobblestone. So this cobblestone proves that these blocks in this image are a new block, that this isn't reskinned cobblestone. So as you can see, there are giant mushrooms here. So it looks like they're using the log texture, but just with a very high brightness. So there's also going to be mushroom blocks, and brown mushroom blocks and red mushroom blocks. Red mushrooms are going to be a lot smaller, but they're going to look a bit different also, similar to trees. So as you can see here, I think this could be a ravine or something, but it's kind of like a gap in the ground, so there could be many dungeons and things inside it. So it's sandstone holding the sand here. So as you can see, there's some floating sand. So the sandstone looks a tiny bit reskinned. Possibly sandstone. The sandstone texture might be reskinned. And as you can see, there isn't really much of the terrain generation code visible here. There are reeds here, and snow and ice and everything. The biome code doesn't look changed at all. So we'll just go to the next image now, and also possibly might be able to claim land in empty villages, and there's been quite a lot being updated quite a lot since that screenshot was released. It looks like pork might be stackable now, or maybe you'll only be able to stack it in a furnace, because I heard that you'll be able to stack food in a furnace. So possibly this means you won't be able to stack it in your inventory, but to stack food you have to put it in a furnace, possibly. I'm not sure about that. This looks like it's going to be chicken, and this might be something like beef, and cooked pork chops. So you can't see anything else in this image really, any new features or anything, you can't see them. So you can't really see any blocks. So I'll just go straight to the next image now. So this image has had the brightness increased. This is the Enderman mob. The name was possibly going to be released, changed, but not said that you probably won't change the name. So as you can see, there's a skeleton here. If you look closely at the skeleton, he is actually flying. So this is quite weird. Maybe skeletons be able to jump in slow motion or something like that. But this is really weird. So as you can see, this player character Steve is wearing a pumpkin head, and this Enderman creature is not able to see him. So these Enderman, I've read a bit about them on Twitter, and what will happen is if they will randomly move blocks about, so they're probably going to be called a grieving mob or something. So you can see over here, he's carrying a grass block, and they're going to randomly move them and place them in random places. There is probably going to be a way to disable them, or maybe there will be survival mode and adventure mode, and these will be adventure mode only mobs. These mobs, they are going to be completely peaceful, but if you stare at them, they will freeze, and as soon as you stop staring at them, they will run towards you, teleport to you the far away, and they will attack you. So these are going to be quite aggressive mobs if they do see you. As you can see, the glass blocks have been updated. So this is going to be a fraction of the size of a normal glass block. So I'll show an image of it over here. So as you can see, there's going to be a new glass block, and the original glass blocks will still remain. This looks like NPC villages here. So maybe this looks like a very small NPC village. So maybe the size might be completely random. As you can see here, this block here looks like it's half a block. This sandstone here, or this, just above the sands here. If I zoom in here, this block looks a bit weird compared to normal Minecraft, but maybe it's just a bug or something, or for testing. So if I go to the screenshot, this is normal screenshots. So I've got Photoshop open, and if I go here, I can increase the brightness. So if I increase the brightness quite a lot, just a bit more, then you can see that's these are probably the arms. They're going to have very long arms. They can carry many different blocks, but it's possible to only change the terrain, naturally generated terrain, and that they won't pick up anything placed by a user, because they only carry sand blocks, which are randomly generated naturally, and dirt blocks or grass blocks. This is one of the mushroom blocks here. This looks very similar to the wood texture, and as you can see, there's some water flowing here. These mobs look a bit like ghosts or something, because of the arms, and they are black with white eyes, so they're going to be quite hard to see at night. So I just go to the next image here. I can increase the brightness in Photoshop over here, as you can see here, if this is the normal brightness, you can't really see very well, but if I increase the brightness a bit, there is a gravel block here. These are cobbled stairs over here. This is the type of block that I was showing you about, the same block but cracked over here also. These might be the spike block, or possibly iron reeds. The name is unofficial. At the moment there is no official name. So this is a dungeon at the bottom. It's possible that torches might randomly appear in the dungeons, but this is not 100% certain. But some people have been saying this and spreading rumours about it. This is quite interesting. There's going to be There's going to be naturally generated cobblestone stairs, and as you can see here, it looks like there might be an iron block here or something. It could possibly be a new block, but this is also new lighting. So there's a gravel block here, and this looks like a new block. You can't see well what this block is, but it could possibly be spikes, because as you can see, this spike here looks different from this one. And also these spikes might not have to be placed on a block, because this one is floating in the air. Also, as you can see, there is this new red block over here. It could possibly be redstone, so it means that these dungeons might appear very low down. There is a wooden door over here, or it might be a new type of door. It's not certain yet. There's a dead skeleton over there, but it looks like it just might be the bug that happens when a skeleton dies. So I'll go to the next image now, because I've shown enough of this. And also, this is smooth stone, so this block here will not replace smooth stone. So this next image I've already shown. It's a new glass block. This is going to be a window, so it's going to look quite awesome. This isn't finished, of course. So this is chicken. So possibly that food I was showing earlier might not actually be chicken, it might be something else. This is quite a nice feature, that there's going to be chicken. You can also see there is a hunger bar here. I'll show that later on. This image is very low brightness. This is the new lighting, so as you can see, it's going to be multicolored lights, some blue light here. So this is going to be quite interesting. This looks like it's tall grass, and there is a torch there. So if I open up Photoshop, I can increase the brightness of this, and I'll increase it not too much. But as you can see, there is a kind of yellow or goldish light here, so this is quite interesting. So over here there's blue light, yellow or goldish light, so it might be multicolored lighting. And there are normal trees over here, so I just go to the next image. This is Notch actually released a screenshot, and someone else basically, Notch had cut off half of the letters here, and someone else found a way that's found some letters that could go perfectly on top of these. So there might be experience orbs, possibly. There also might be levels, so there's random levels, tiles, and also the huge mushroom tile. So this was actually released before the mushrooms screenshots were released, so people actually knew about the mushrooms before. So this just proves even more that this picture could actually be real. This is a new flying, so there's going to be creative modes and there will be limited flying in it. So I'll just increase the brightness a bit. And as you can see, there isn't really anything new that you can see, but there is some kind of smoke here, so maybe you'll need some precious item to be able to fly. Because it doesn't look like it's just going to be able to fly like with Zombies Fly mod, because it will probably be more rare than that. And there is sand biomes, and not really any changes in biomes over here. And normal clouds. So anyway, we'll just go to the next screenshot. This is the latest screenshot. This was released 1 hour ago. There's pumpkins here, and these are rivers. So the terrain generation code at the moment is being recoded, or just being modified. So this is an official screenshot. Looks quite awesome in my opinion. Looks like there might be cliffs or something, because there's a lot more cliffs than naturally found. And these rivers does not have any sand here. There might be some sand over there, so that looks like the sea starts over here. Somewhere behind these cliffs here. There's going to be gravel blocks. You can't really see any of the new blocks except the huge red mushrooms and another huge red mushroom over here. If I just zoom in. As you can see here, this looks like quite an interesting seed. This could just be a really good seed, or it might be the new terrain generation code. So there isn't really anything that you can see, except there is it looks like there might be new ore over here. It looks kind of greenish, but could possibly just be coal, as you can see over there. But of course this image is zoomed in a bit too much, so the quality isn't great. And also there's a cave over here. There's also, I'll put a link in the description, and there is something in the Minecraft forums which shows also some more things like proof of new features on Twitter, Google+, things like that. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please rate and comment this video, please subscribe, and please check out my different videos, tutorials, let's plays, basically anything to do with Minecraft on my channel, which is MinecraftByte. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to check out the link in the description. Found a few of these screenshots from this here, so there's there's many different things here, like pressure plates, confirmed things, and anyway, thanks for watching this.